It's like someone's finding culture in a world that's lost it. When we talk about Ozymandias, the great has left the world and we're left with just endless sands. It's reflecting the poem perfectly. It's a really great start to a film. We have two characters who are now pitted against each other. We have the poem as the sort of thematic underbelly. There's a feeling of like reaching. It's like we can almost get there. We can almost grasp what's at the end of this hallway. It's an idea. It could be peace. It could be hopefulness, but we don't get there. We do not reach it, as these characters don't. Today I'm watching, reacting to, and breaking down the cinematic language of Marathon Reveal Cinematic Short. This has been requested by a lot of people in the comments of my latest works, so let's check it out. I'm very excited to see what exactly this is. If you enjoy our time together, make sure to check out some of my other cinematic breakdowns. All right, let's check this out, guys. I'm excited to see what exactly the deal is here. Really foreboding sound design and imagery here. It's abstract. It's fantastic. They're using scale to create abstract imagery and really detached, strange angles. Kind of like out of context. Wow. Impressive rendering. Look at the clothing. Oh my god. That was a fantastic intro. I mean, this looks photoreal. This looks absolutely photoreal. If you had just seen this out of context, a lot of that is because of the shallow depth of field, but this is fantastic. It's like these detached camera angles. I mean, look at this. Look at the clothing. Look at the lighting. This is fantastic work. Also, what we've done here is we've used a really wide angle lens. And here specifically, look how the camera moves. It's very subjective because it feels, I mean, there's some film grain. This is like artifacts on the frame as well, which is really cool. But yeah, it's a subjective point of view. The camera's shaking, it's moving. It's like, what was that? Whoa, like I gotta get out of here. As you're the audience experiencing this in real time, it's really like tense and urgent feeling. It's fantastic. Yeah, I love this shot. Like I said, abstract. We're using images, shapes, negative space to create abstract imagery, so it feels kind of off. Like we've decided in this frame for the composition, we're going to put this out of focus, humongous piece in the middle of the frame, but then of course the focal point we focused up here on the subject who's walking in the back. We don't know what these are. Some sort of farm is what we can surmise, but it's alien. It's weird to us. Also, the color grading is just a little bit shifted from how it would look for us in that sort of midday to evening lighting and that golden hour lighting. It's got a little bit more like yellow. It's stripped the orange out of the image. So if this is wheat, it's lost that yellow orange feel. It just looks a little weird. So just these little subtle tweaks to kind of play into what seems to be the color scheme and the sort of color theory of this game, which is a fantastic choice. Really good feeling. Oh yeah, oh wow. Oh, that's awful. Oh man. Visceral, tangible feeling there. I love how it's like as if it's like logging the deaths of these people and the strange, oh wow. Oh my goodness, yeah. That's terrifying. We're using abstract, like I said, here we are again. We're using abstract imagery and kind of like pleasing colors to show the highly disturbing imagery and just like strange negative space, extremely shallow depth of field to achieve this sense of just alien and not safe. The ticking clock through the metronome. Yeah, really fantastic edit. You'll notice the sound design too is beautifully executed.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said,
That's Ben Starr.
vast, trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that it strength to well those passions red which yet
It's Ben Starr reading Ozymandias.
Lifeless things,
We'll take it. Give me 5. Fantastic. I can't stress enough the sort of attention to detail here. This is a frenetic edit. For example, I really like this shot where she kind of like breathed in and woke up. It's just this really... Yeah, it was right before this. You see the oxygen come in, but we're constantly moving the camera and rotating the angles into, like, it's a very unexpected frame, whatever's going to come next. Okay, the thing comes on. She just woke up. Oh, now we're here. Right? And now we're on, looks like I'm, like, a human is filming on a train. Just a little bit of shake and everything. This is like, you don't know what's going to come next. And then Ben Starr reading poetry, Ozymandias. Like, what in the world? So this is a really interesting poem. If you know the poem, it's remarking on someone who's discovered an ancient king, statue of an ancient king who is ruined. The statue is ruined in the desert, and it's sort of remarking on the passage of time and the sort of limited nature and the temporary nature, even of the great. Right, so it's a really interesting poem to use for this, and then of course, there's this kind of like remnants of this great king who's remarking how great he is, and then around it is just nothingness. It's sort of a flat sands of nothing. I have to look at the poem ending again, but I'm paraphrasing something about like flat, endless sands going on.
Vast, trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them,
it's a great shot.
Half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that it sweat to well those passions red which yet survive.
It's just so strange, the imagery of the people.
Mocked them.
I love it. It's like someone's finding culture in a world that's lost it. And sort of, it's the perfect example, right? It's a perfect example. When we talk about Ozymandias, the great has left the world, and we're left with just endless sands. It's reflecting the poem perfectly. The limited nature, the time passes on, no matter how great you are. That's why it's cool to show this kind of like bereft world. Man, this is so photoreal, the lighting.
Once again. Can you please?
I mean, it feels just like what it is, right? Like $1 trillion.
Like $1 trillion.
Sakaguchi Genetics sent a reminder. Your shell repayment is coming up and will be charged against your line of credit.
Yeah, I know. Do you mind if we skip the formalities this time? Got a big contract waiting down there, so.
Understood.
Wow.
This is a grounding exercise. Are you familiar with this item?
It's so dystopian. It's so dystopian. A nice little therapy session. Oh, the reminder that your bill is due. Your $1 trillion bill is due. Get that paid. I got work to do, which is essentially dying or killing other people. Dystopian, man. Really, really well done. And her kind of like impatience. You know, this is a very impatient and a very ruthless world. She's in a therapy session. Can't sit still. This body language was a deliberate choice. Can't sit still. Is annoyed. She has to talk about mindfulness. She's talking about reminders of her payments. Yeah. I got stuff to do. I got people to destroy. So it's like what a dystopian place. Oh, really, really amazing. Sort of documentary feel. Sort of like war documentary, war journalist feel here. Wow. Like I just said, right? These are the contracts. Oh, and we're getting the sound design. See? Bleeding away as they're overwhelmed. Wow. Yeah, that was a great shot.
Identify her?
Great shot.
Yeah, that's my mom. That's your mother.
Now, consider this. Do you
Oh, man.
recognize this gem?
That's terrifying.
Who are you? I don't know.
Sister?
It's you.
What? Really?
It's you? Oh, no. Oh, that's harrowing. That's absolutely disturbing. Yeah. I don't know her. That's you? Oh my goodness. I want to talk about one shot in here that really caught my eye. I thought it was fantastically executed. I think it was right around here. It's when the battle starts. Look at these different views, man. This is extremely wide angle here, right? Extremely wide angle, which looks like almost like, you know, there's a body cam attached to this person, right? It's very clinical. And then we're going to punch in. We're going to punch into at least like 100 millimeter, probably a little bit deeper than that in the focal length. Isn't that such a cool thing? So it goes from very clinical, very sterilized to very cinematic, just like that. The opposite, sort of artful. Now there's this next shot. Yeah, this is the shot. Look at this. It's just brutal. Maybe it's the next one. Yeah, that shot. Oh my goodness. Just the particles, the destruction, the sort of like uncomfortableness, getting peppered with bullets with this huge riot shield. And it's still not enough. And the smoke and the dust flying in your face. The lighting's photoreal. Look at this. What a brutal feeling. It's an unforgiving feeling of this world. The shield breaks. The shield breaks and they start going down. Yeah, I love the sort of claustrophobic feel of this shot as we're coming in. So again, having this in a wide angle, but with a shallow depth of field, gives it this weird sort of like extremely focused feeling. We're probably shooting on like a 2.8, f2.8. Just rushing back, kind of like almost tethered to the rifle. Yeah, man, that's insane. And these are non-organic beings, it appears. Yeah, that's the other shot that stood out to me. This one I thought was fantastic. I love a shot like this. I've used it in a couple of my pieces as well. And an action scene like this is incredibly brutal. You pull back really, really far. It gives a weird sense of perspective and a sense of sort of meaninglessness to a violent scene. If you pull back like that and you just, number one, you get a big perspective, you get a nice sort of establishing feeling of the set piece, but then this just sort of meaningless, lonely feeling to the violence. And just look at that as a painting, look at it as a frame. Someone just getting lit up like that. Right? It's a lonely and kind of meaningless feeling. So I love that choice. It's one of my favorites. Let's continue on now, because wow, what a scene, man. And there you go.
Can you identify her?
And I love how we're coming back to this scene. We're bouncing back and forth. This could easily be the start to a film. And I love that it's frenetic, it's frantic, it's all over the place. You don't really know what's going to come next. Like, oh, we're coming back to her. I thought she was probably a one-off throwaway from the sort of chaotic nature of this. But no, we're going to come back. So let's check it out.
Yeah, that's my mom. That's your mother. Your mother.
Now, here.
And let's just talk about the reaction. I don't want to say it, Mom. And then she has this, cloud strife reaction to that. Oh, that's not good.
Consider this. Do you recognize this child?
That is horrifying.
Who are you? I don't know.
It's you.
What? Really?
Also, the too quick. What? It's like it tells me that she knew it was her, but some part of her mind was denying it or not willing to agree that was her at one point. 'Cause look at her now. What is this? Is this like cyberpunk, cybernetics? Is it makeup? Is it something else? Has they evolved to a different being? We don't know. Is this kind of a modification? Is it like a camera on her forehead? Is that the body cam footage we saw in the other fight? Could be very likely. But it's really just, oh man, the instant kind of, what? That can't be me. It's like, yeah, you knew it was you. Right? Oh man. And there it is, the stretching sands relating back to the poem. So hopefully get Ben Starr again. Can't go wrong with Ben Starr, of course. All right, let's see. Nice change of pace here. Nice pacing in the short.
Hey, what's
Those
that
are-
you're always tuned into? Worth anything?
I don't know, but I like it. It speaks to me.
Let me listen.
Speaks to me.
Go ahead.
Do you ever wonder what happened to these people?
Oh, okay. Lore drop.
It's not my business.
And this music is? You'll have a tough time finding a buyer.
Good. It's not for sale. Give it to me.
Ah, man. That's brutal. Brutal world, man. Wow. Did he just become invisible? Yeah. Was that really necessary? Okay, let's That was a cold shot, man. Fantastic animation, too. You gonna take the shot? Oh, that's the music. Or is it the music? A connection through art. He hesitated on the kill. Is he gonna take the shot? Oh man, this is the two characters we've seen throughout the whole thing, and now there's an emotional tether to it where we don't want them to pass. Okay, good. Let's make it brutal. Let's make it hand to hand. Let's make it carnal. Okay. It's a really great start to a film. We have two characters who are now pitted against each other. We have the poem as the sort of thematic underbelly of this entire just dilapidated world. And there was like almost a hint. Oh no. There's almost a hint of hope. But it's like, no. It's not gonna be. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Marathon. And you see it's almost like there was a feeling. Almost gonna be a feeling of art and culture, but it was stripped away instantly. Instantly.
And on the pedestal these words appear.
Oh, that starts me.
My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Despair.
The echo.
Nothing beside remain. Nothing beside remain. Round the decay of that colossal wreck. Round the decay of the boundless wreck. Boundless, alone and level sands. Stretched far away.
Really well done. Just complete meaninglessness being conveyed here. Of art, of history, of emotion, of hope. None of it matters in this place. Wow. Yeah, there's always somebody else to just...
Do you recognize this child?
Oh! Okay, flashback perhaps?
Is that me?
Oh, okay. It's not... Oh, man. Fantastic ending. Fantastic ending. Yeah, really, really... What the fact that... Is that me? I don't know. Puts it away. Does that machine tell everybody that that's them? Does that machine tell everybody that other person is their mother? Oh, man. Fantastic performance, too. And there's, like, weird pixel eyes and everything. And the strange, like, symbols. Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, really, really amazing body language in the character here. Fantastic performance. And yeah, this scene, just like this sort of meaninglessness of, I love that we pan to. And what did I say about this poem, right? The message of this poem, again, as far as I understand, I'd love to hear your interpretations, chat, is that this is the perfect shot, right? Just like nothingness stretching on as time passes, as greatness is forgotten, as the mightiest, person who can think they're the mightiest, time washes that away. And look at this.
Nothing beside remain. Nothing beside remain.
And the echo again of what's happening, the kind of like different emotional echo that Ben Starr's delivering here is relating back to the sort of therapy session with the other girl, or I think it's more like a brainwashing session now, chat, which is kind of crazy. And look at that. See, like I said, that's it's showing nature reclaiming the world beyond sort of like human corruption. It also reminds me of Solstice, this great short film. If you guys have seen that, it's commenting on the immense scale. They're using scale to show just the sort of magnitude of machinery beyond humanity and how disturbing it is, quite honestly. And then someone, I love that shot too. It almost looks like the body cam footage recovered. And
Lone and level sands stretch far away.
yeah, that was it. Level sand stretched far away. And there you go. I love that. It's like this feeling. There's a feeling right here, especially if you see it.
Stretch far away.
There's a feeling of like reaching. It's like we can almost get there. We can almost grasp what's at the end of this hallway. It's an idea. It could be a thing. It could be peace. It could be hopefulness, but we don't get there. We do not reach it, as these characters don't. And that's really powerful. That's profound. Yeah, well done. And then I love that the sound becomes diegetic in that moment. And we come back into the world and we're stripped of even the pleasantness. Even the pleasantness of the reading from Ben, even the pleasantness of the piano in this just brutal, ruthless world. We're going to strip that away. We're going to come back to this. You can hear the sound as he falls. Cut to diegetic, as if it's just like a broken speaker in this world. And the dead eyes. And this person comes over and they're clearly like heavily body modified people. Do they even have a brain anymore? Do they even have a soul anymore? I think that's kind of the point of this, right? Let's rip people open and take their whatever music chip and listen to it, even though it's meaningless. It's like, wow. I want to see this part one more time because it was awesome.
Who are you? I don't know.
Who are you? Is in there?
It's you.
What? Really?
It's super interesting that everybody is sort of being shown this and like, who's that? It's you. Really? No, it's not. So maybe this is the part of her that still remembers something. The sort of whisper in the back of her mind. Maybe that is her true self who remembered but can't get out. Can't reach the surface and comment on it. But yeah, really fantastic. I mean, this is a game. And what's interesting about this game is like people are saying it's a competitive game. I'm super impressed with what they've done here, if that's the case. But at the same time, also, it makes you want some sort of cinematic delivery from them, because it almost shows that it could be a fantastic story or a fantastic story mode in the game if they were to go that route. But I don't know what this is. I don't know what this game is. So you guys tell me. But it appears to be like it could be, some sort of FPS competitive game. But wow. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So if you guys enjoyed my analysis, I'd love to hear if you guys agree, if you disagree with me. This is fantastic work either way. Bravo to everybody who worked on this. Love getting the surprise Ben Starr in there. Ben's fantastic. Buddy of me and Aaliyah that we get to see at different Final Fantasy events and conventions and Final Fantasy concerts. He's fantastic, and we love his work so much. But yes, make sure to subscribe if it's if you want to see more cinematic breakdowns like this. If you enjoyed our time together, hop in Discord, follow on Twitch, follow our couples channel, me and my fiance, if you want to see similar stuff to this with a twist. Yeah, you guys are the best. Thanks for joining me for this chat. Wow, what a lovely piece. Very unexpected. Yeah, very unexpected. Anyways, have a good day, guys. Talk to you soon.